Howdy y'all, Los here. It's been a while. I'm not posting as often, but here's a little update on a couple things that I got comments on. So we are going to be talking about these Brazilian rain tree cuttings here. Now as you can see, we're far from day one and there's lots of growth on all of them. There's a couple of them that didn't make it. Oh yeah, actually there's some down there. So top that died. But for the most part, a fair majority of these rain trees are at least showing signs of life. I'm not going to touch them till summertime, maybe till fall. We'll leave them in here. But that's a quick update on these Brazilian rain trees. I also was asked about the Paludarium. So here in the front of my shop, I've actually placed the Paludarium. I placed a grow light. I had this grow light for my tropicals during the winter, and I kind of stopped using it. And I thought, man, that'd be a great way of really getting some growth in my Paludarium. So let's take a look at what we have here. It's sort of odd that it's purple colors, but oh, here's an update. Yeah, so I replaced the ficus with a Brazilian rain tree cutting that I had. Thought that would be nicer in there. And I'll show you what that ficus looks out there. Let's see, just some plants are growing. There's a little air mister there, so it makes a little mist. Here's what we have inside the tank. Try to get me out of the picture. Lots of string algae. I'm dealing with tons of string algae. There are 3 tetra in here and a betta hanging out doing their thing, and I have like a little rice shrimp in there as well. Pretty cool. But yeah, there's the Paludarium. Nothing really to update about. This growth been, oh yeah, there's tons of there's a bunch of these little crabs in here. Those vampire crabs I put in there have had babies, and there are tons of them in there. There's one being shy down there. The color of them haven't really shown yet, but one was a purple and one's a red. So I'm probably thinking that they're just going to be brown crab in there. But yeah, there's at least 3 to 4 that I catch in a single instance. As soon as you get up close, they scatter. They're very wary. The girls, the little ones are out on the field more often than the actual adults. I actually rarely see the adults. I know where their hiding spot is because I'll go behind the tank and I'll be able to see back there, and that's where he likes to hide, he or she. But there's the update on the Paludarium there. Pretty sweet. And if you care, there's my little mini fish tank there. Not too shabby. Right, so I just have not been posting a lot. I'm way busy with my shop, and the weekends have just been really hard to get anything done. And I do get a lot of bonsai stuff done, but I'm not filming it, unfortunately. And until I have my camera guy back, there's going to be a lot less filming. I'll try to do what I can and do one-person shooting, but it's tough for me. Plus, you know, having a toddler's time-consuming as well. Plus a new hobby. I've been bowling a lot. So here's all the stuff here. What I have. This here's a root over rock trident maple that I cut down. So we'll see how that's going. It's got some really cool stuff going on over this rock. So we'll see. We'll let that grow. My blueberries are finally starting to come. They are sprouting. They are starting to plump up. So we'll see how that goes. This juniper here is doing all right. It's getting leggy, so I'm liking that because I'm going to start doing some wiring on it and change its container. The $50 crepe myrtle there on the left. The Yardadori's crepe myrtle there. That was in the front of the shop. This is the geometry tree. Top of it completely died. Oh, look at this. I repotted this American elm, and it's looking really great. I put it in a bigger container and it's really thriving. What else here? Just some cuttings, you know, things are growing. Bunch of junipers. What else? Some notable things here. I repotted the azalea into a different container. Here's my variegated Portulacara afra that I just trimmed up real nice. It's getting pretty leggy, so hopefully all these cuts will lead to some back budding, which would be nice. The stone pine, some of the leaves are dying off, but then you look closer, you see lots of buds. It's budding out like crazy, so this thing's doing pretty good so far. All right, here is my Yamadori cedar elm on a slab. Beautiful, beautiful. And yeah, it's completely leafing out. We're gonna have to do some pruning here soon to that guy. Got lots of things in big containers this year, just so I can really thicken them up, because this whole thing was a good idea. Now this is my American elm. All right, here's that elm I planted earlier last year. It was a seedling, which I put an Ebihara plate underneath. And I'm gonna pull it out right now. Let's check it out. Oh. We're gonna have to see what's around this thing. Look at that Nabari already. It's getting quite thick, and it's all over. The Ebihara plate definitely gave me a radial base, so I got to get this out. Okay, I was able to get it out pretty easily because all the lateral roots were just going out laterally, so I just had to follow along and cut where I found, and then I guess I got the plates completely disintegrated pretty much. It did its job. So let's put this over here and take a look. Yeah. Pretty lateral base there. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna give it a cut. Probably up here and up here. Okay. It was quick and easy. It took about 10 minutes, but I don't have much time left before it starts raining. So we got her done. Yamadori. So I cut it down and we're letting it grow for another season. This is that $16 bald cypress from the grocery store, which I completely got out of the container and into, got a little tub of water, and that's perlite on top. That's probably good to keep it cool or something, right? I don't know. The hackberry, I hacked it. I hacked the whole top off. Here's the Yamadori from Spring Branch. It's doing well. This is the Yamadori from Lano. Here is my bald cypress. Now, as you can see, I put pond liner, so this is PVC liner, so that way this box doesn't leak, because that was the big issue. I repotted it so that it was a little bit lower, so the flare starts, it's a little, I wanted to submerge the whole bottom base, because that is the way we're gonna get knees this year, baby. We're gonna get some knees. And I'm actually thinking, should I cut off, let's get that focus back on. Should I cut off, let me keep the focus right there. Can I do that? What if I cut off here and just have the top? Because you see these like really cool bald cypresses, or maybe if I just cut off here, oh, maybe. I don't know, what do you think? Well, that's pretty much it in here. We got our Barbados cherry here, dwarf Barbados cherry. Still working with it. These are really cool. I think that would be a cool front for it. That is the Yamadori, Yardadori crepe myrtles there, the clump that we had, and some, you know, seedlings that I'm starting to get in some bigger containers, and this wisteria that I'm going to start working with. Yeah, that's about it. Here's the trident maple. When I cut it, I put them in here, and look, they leafed out, but there's no roots in any of them, so it's just energy left inside the stick. They're probably not going to grow roots, but it was worth trying. All right, well, so there's my garden. That's the update. Hope you all enjoy.